Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a money and career reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May 2022. Sagittarius, welcome, welcome. Let's see what energies we have for your money and career for the month of May 2022. What messages do we have? What are we creating? What are we pushing forward? What are we letting go of? And also, I would like to celebrate this little channel reaching 10K subscribers. I would like to thank each and every one of you for sending me energy for me to push forward in these readings. And to celebrate, I would like to offer one of you a free money and career reading. All you have to do is be subscribed or subscribe and leave a comment down below and just say, yes, I would like a free reading, and leave a comment explaining why you would like a free reading, and share your journey, share your energies. And I will read all the comments and pick one person with whom I feel a connection, a true connection, and I will read for them. And so I will give you the result, the winner. I don't like to say winner because it's not about a winner. I will give the name of the person at the end of the month of May in a video, and we'll take it from there. So if you're interested, leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and let me know why you would like a money and career reading. All right, here we go. All these cards came out as I was talking. The World. All right, let's see. So, I believe this one came out first. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Conflict, and conflict with people can be in your job, can be in your environment, people you don't connect with, but people you do not trust, right? You have to find your space, keep your space. You're rather on the defense. You don't want to deal with these people, communicate with these people. You feel like they stabbed you in the back, or they didn't have your back, or they lied to you, or just they're getting away with murder, right? And they sort of, you feel like you're picking up the slack. For example, if you're in a team of people working in a company, you know, in a corporation or on a team, you feel like you're picking up the slack for all of, or not all, for certain people or one person. And I feel like you feel betrayed in this situation, and that has sort of forced you to take a step back, to keep your space, to not get involved, to not speak to those people, or just not get involved in the arguments, in the day-to-day conflicts that can arise in your job. But that's a good thing, because you have a major arcana after major arcana after this, the Justice card, making a decision. I think that this situation, or the feeling you have within your job, within this project, business, take it as it resonates, you know, of not, you know, of just not that feeling of distrust, right? Not trusting your boss or the people you work with. And so that is pushing you to sort of want the truth on this situation, understand exactly what's going on. You want control, and you want things to be honest. You're not going to take any BS from anyone, and you want sort of law and order, right? So whatever happened in this job, whatever situation, maybe you're discovering a situation, maybe people lied, maybe it's just, and you don't want any of that. You want the truth, and you want to take control of the situation, sort of clean house, right? And make sure you have control, you understand the situation, that the truth is coming out, and then you can move on. I think that, I don't know, I feel like this is either you mastering the situation, figuring things out, getting clarity, understanding who did what is going on, putting order in all that, finding out, exactly what's going on, and then moving on to something else. I think you're moving on to another job because you have the Fool. So whatever situation here is pushing you in a different direction, pushing you on a different path, but at the same time you feel a sense of completion. So you are solving the problem here, Sagittarius, where I feel like it's clear in your mind, and you don't want to leave that situation. You don't want to put it behind you without knowing exactly what happened. Interesting. Because you're moving on to something else. So you could just leave, right? You could just leave and leave the situation as is. But I feel like you do not want to leave the situation. So for example, if you are, sorry, I'm just my usual card situation, don't mind me. So for example, if you're in a job where there's conflict or situation, or it's conflictual, or you're not seeing eye to eye, or you just don't agree with the decisions that are made, or something happened and you feel like you were stabbed in the back, or you were lied to, or whatever the situation is, right? I feel like you were ready to embark on something new, ready to move on to a new job, on a new project, on a new business, but you will not leave this preceding job or this preceding situation without knowing exactly how it went down, right? Whose fault it was, or who lied, or what exactly lied underneath this whole situation. So you want clarity, and you get clarity. But I feel like you are now moving on to something completely new, successful. You have the World. I think you're successful so two scenarios. Either you're successful in cleaning house. For example, if you're taking on the role, manager role or director role or responsibilities, and you feel like some people or a person doesn't belong there, or is not honest, then you're moving things around, taking control to make sure everything is okay, and making the decisions you need to make. And if not, you are waiting for these decisions to be made to move on to a different, because you're growing. So maybe you are taking on more responsibility within that job once you figure out the situation and manage the situation and make the right decisions to take control and sort of make sure everything is done to have a healthy environment, right? And then you are promoted or moving on to more responsibility, because you not only do you have a sense of achievement and fulfillment with the Lovers, but you also have that sense of accomplishment, of completion, right? Something coming full circle. So maybe you were waiting for a promotion and you got a promotion, right? Because you did a really good job in dealing with this situation, in managing this situation, this tricky situation. Or maybe you're moving on to a different project within the same company and you're given more responsibility, or you are moving on to a completely different career, which is possible. No matter what, it is fulfilling. It corresponds to you. It's something, you know, you're aligning with the Lovers, something that is much more fulfilling than what you had before. It's all coming full circle. I think you've been waiting for this. I think this is something you deserve, something that you worked for, and really sort of, I really have a sense that this situation here is something that you took care of, and people are rewarding you, the business or whatever the situation is, are rewarding you for more responsibility, a promotion, another job, working on another project that's, you know, with more responsibility. Interesting, Sagittarius. But it's new, right? And you're enjoying taking this leap of faith. You're enjoying embarking on this new adventure. More responsibility. It's making you grow. Grow professionally, discovering new, working with new people, expanding your knowledge, expanding your experience. You're gaining much more experience. Yes, here we go. Expanding your knowledge. New idea. Thinking differently, thinking wider, a wider spectrum, right? This is a new ball game. You're on a different, you're on a different level here. A different level of responsibility, a different level of situation, right? And you have to be sharp. You have to be sharp. You have to, you have the knowledge, but you have to be focused and clear on how you're going to handle this. Laser sharp on your perspective, laser sharp on this job, obviously, but in the way you're going to handle this job. I think it's new for you, and it's new, and it requires to think differently. It's challenging. It's challenging because it demands more knowledge. It demands more experience, but it's opening up doors for you. You're really moving up, rising up. But it's a new direction. So it can be within the same company, but doesn't have to be, really. It can be a completely new career, completely new job, but something you thoroughly enjoy, something you've worked for, something that's coming full circle, something that, you know, seeds that you've been planting, right? Maybe you've gone back to school. Maybe you you're gaining more experience. Maybe you gained more experience. Maybe you had to be trained for this. Maybe you needed another diploma, or just having, you know, a mentor training you along the way to make sure you're up to par, because this is a new direction, a new way. Yes, you felt stuck. And it took a while for you. I think that you felt stuck in this situation here. And it took you a while to understand how to get out of this, to understand how to maneuver out of this. Do you need more experience? What would it take to get that promotion? What would it take to manifest more responsibilities, another job? What would it take to manifest a new career, right? And I think that you have gained that knowledge and experience that now is opening up to this new path, because you felt stuck for a long time. I'm surprised we don't have the devil. Stuck in a situation where you couldn't trust people. Stuck in a situation where you knew you were going nowhere. All right, that mental thing, you know, going round and round in the fishbowl, thinking, oh my, I don't connect with this job, or I don't like these people, or there's a certain situation with someone. Doesn't have to be, right? It doesn't have to be that. But no matter what the situation, whether it was a certain situation with someone or a situation in a job that you didn't connect with, or you felt stuck mentally, that the job was going nowhere, and that they were promising you things that, you know, you never obtained, sort of something like that. And maybe this situation here has opened up your eyes that you had to make a decision, that was now, right? It's just because this indecisiveness, Sagittarius, has been going on for a while, where you really didn't know what to do, even though you weren't comfortable in the job and you didn't like the situation. So you're going in a new direction. I like that. But again, it's a complete leap of faith, as you see with the Fool. It's a complete new direction, a new job, or maybe a new career. But it doesn't have to be in another company, right? It doesn't have to. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It's just you getting out of this mental situation. Yes. Having the courage, 9 of Wands, having the courage to push forward, having the guts, the energy to think it out and understand that there was something way more interesting waiting for you, way more interesting for you out there. You know, if you just moved energies and were aware of what it takes to move to the next level, aware to what it takes to manifest and get that new job, get that new career, because it's there. You just felt stuck. And here we go. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Another major arcana. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana and Ace of Swords. All about changes. All about new directions, understanding, taking control, making decisions, finally making a long-term decision, finally making a decision that impacts you, your family, your environment. This is an important decision, Sagittarius, because you're finally opening up to your new knowledge, your new clarity, what you want to make happen. And so Wheel of Fortune is saying that whatever the energies are, even if they're ebbs and flows, ups and downs, conflicts, or, you know, obstacles or decisions to be made, it's moving forward. It's moving forward in your favor. You're in the right direction. Karma is going to come in, you know, by that good karma, that sensation of being on the right track, that positive energy pushing forward, meeting the right people, doors opening, synchronicities happening, because you have finally pushed in the right direction, finally opened up so the energies can start moving again, moving forward. It's your choice. It's always a personal choice. It's always a personal choice. And I always say, manifesting or wanting to move on, wanting change, wanting a different job. Now, it's never easy, and it's not always the right moment, and it feels difficult, and it's, you know, and sometimes we cannot move around. Sometimes it's just not the right moment. But when there is a sense of instability, when there is a sense of this is moving, and is it moving in the right direction? It might not be moving in the right direction for me. For example, if you're in a job and you've been in a job for a while and you feel the boat is rocking, right? That things are changing, that, you know, maybe management is changing, maybe they're moving things around, maybe they're, you know, moving people around, letting go of people, hiring other people, right? And you're feeling the boat rock, and it doesn't matter how long you've been in the company. It is a moment that's difficult, and it's a moment we can feel when the tides are changing and things, you know, that uncertainty starts to rise. What's going to happen? And it has nothing to do with you. It's the circumstances, you know, that may make for the change. And sometimes you're in that change, and it is the moment where you have to be aware that things are changing, and we have to understand that there are other things to do. Might not be exactly when you want it, might not be practical, might be difficult. But those tides that change force us to rethink, force us to understand that there's something else out there that we can do. force us to make changes. And it's hard. It's hard. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. But here, there is a clear understanding of that shift and the clear understanding of the new path. And it's exactly that. This situation here opened up for a new path, opened up for a decision that had to be made because, you know, it was time, and it was time to be aware of the potential you have and the possibilities around you, because it's right here. Ace of Swords, new path, new direction, thinking differently. That's another thing. Opening up to a different way of thinking, opening up to a different job, opening up to different opportunities, opening up to different people, aligning yourself, and along the way, aligning yourself with your beliefs, aligning yourself with who you truly are, your purpose, your path. And that's how, yes, equal give and take. So equal give and take. So whatever situation was going on here, or maybe it's still going on, right? Tricky situation in the job, that is pushing you forward, pushing you to think, pushing you to organize yourself, pushing you to observe and to understand what you're made of and how you can, the empowerment you can have to start this new path. Sorry for the rant. But it's, you know, Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, that kindness around you. Whatever wasn't happening here is happening in the next path, on the next path, in the next step, right? This disagreement or this way of working where you really felt it was ridiculous, right? This, I mean, ridiculous, not in a funny way, right? And then the people you meet or the people on your path, even though this freaks you out a little bit, you have the courage, you have the energy to push forward. I like this. And the new people or the new energies that you have, that, you know, that you're entering on this new adventure are much more serene. You find them just, you find them honest, you like the vibe, you like the people you communicate with, and you feel that it's an honest give and take, that you're paid correctly, that they treat you correctly, or and vice versa, right? It is something that you understand and that you're perfectly comfortable with. I like this. All right, let's see if there's one message for the road, since I've been talking way too much. You are comfortable with the new energies. You are comfortable. It is fair. It is honest. Yes, you are keeping your distance in this situation. Let's see if there's another card that wants to come out. Sagittarius. Again, if you're interested in getting potentially getting, yeah, because these, oh, okay. That's a lot of cards. All right. Yes, let me just finish. If you're interested in maybe receiving a free reading, a free money and career reading, all you have to do is be subscribed and let me know in the comments down below that you want a free reading and why. Share your journey. Let me know what your energies are all about. All right, and here we go. Disconnecting. Four of Cups. Give me one moment. There is one card that fell. And Three of Swords. So yes, it can be you leaving a job, the loss of a job, or just that moment in time where, you know, enough is enough. Enough is enough with the situation, with these people, with this, you know, this job. Can be loss of finances, can be loss of a, you know, but I feel like this is something you've been dealing with for a while, Sagittarius. This is not something new. I'm going to put this over here. Because I feel like the disconnect and the space really taking, making sure you have your space. You are not getting involved anymore. You don't want to deal with these people, and you're disconnecting completely with the situation that has hurt you, and you're leaving the situation. So here we are, leaving the conflicts behind and transitioning into calmer waters. And here you have your new financial opportunity, your new job offer, your new project offer, career offer. Take it as it resonates, but here we are, and this is the new journey right here with the new energies, aligning with who you are, much more than over here. Your decision to move on is to align yourself, right, also with your perspective, your beliefs. And then we have the Temperance. Give me one moment. Yes, patience. All these decisions, and this decision and these energy changes, this new path, this clarity now, and understanding that you're moving on to something different, something energizing, something that really fulfills you, something that you correspond to, you connect with this new job, this new journey. Take a moment to reflect. Allow the energies to flow in. Be patient. Don't push. This is something that is going to come in naturally. Allow the space, allow the time, allow the energy to come in so you can understand and appreciate the change, appreciate and understand the difference in the energies, right? It is now clear for you. You can articulate what this is all about. You have a clear view, a clear understanding of your choices, a clear understanding of your career. And now you can articulate what you believe in and what you stand for. Let it flow. Let it come in. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Again, let me know if you're interested in the free reading. All you have to do is be subscribed and share your journey or your energies in the comments down below. Thank you to each and every one of you for championing this channel over 10K. I wish you a great month, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye-bye.